It may be foggy out here on the skid pad, but the clarity and new direction of this all-new S60 Volvo, it manages to shine through it all. The latest S60 moves the brand further away from the squared-off design theme by incorporating a fast, almost coupe-like roofline, a broad stance and a strong face. It is an eye-catching blend of modern, although nobody is going to mistake it for anything other than a Volvo. More importantly, though, it gives the once conservative company some needed street credibility. This Volvo S60 has a couple of interesting technologies along for the ride. The first one is city safety. It actively looks for cars ahead of the Volvo. If it sees one and it's closing in at such a rate that you might rear-end it, at speeds below 15 kilometers an hour, this thing takes over and brings the car to a standstill. The second technology actually looks for pedestrians using a camera and a radar that's mounted in the grille. If it spots somebody and the driver takes no action to avoid them, it again uses the auto brake function to bring the car to a halt before you mow the pedestrian down. Two very interesting technologies that really do speak to what you can expect to see in the future. The S60 has got plenty of fire in its belly as the 3-litre turbocharged engine dishes out its sweetness without so much as a hint of turbo lag. Obviously, having 300 horsepower on tap helps the performance cause, but it's the torque plateau that really sealed it for me. The 325 pound-feet of torque shows up at a low 2100 RPM, and it stays with it through 4200 RPM, which is right about where the horses begin to gallop. As such, there is one long, strong pull from rest to serious speed. It puts 100k on the clock in 5.8 seconds, and it accomplishes the 80 to 120 passing move in 4.5 seconds, which is quick for a full-bodied sedan. All 2185 kilograms of it. The interior of this S60 has been very well thought through, and it really is a very nice place to spend time. The materials are excellent, the two-tone steering wheel is a welcome addition, and you get two of the most comfortable seats in the industry. You also get a very good audio system if you go for the optional unit. The one thing that lets everything down, this fake wood, well, it's fake. The power is relayed to the road through a 6-speed automatic transmission and a sophisticated all-wheel drive system. The former is a slick shifting affair that features the right ratios and manual or sport modes. Now, I never did use either of the latter, as normal took care of business quite nicely, although I would have appreciated paddle shifters given the performance side of the S60's makeup. The all-wheel drive system is worthy of note because it not only divvies up the power front to rear on an as-needed basis, it can vary the torque between the left and right wheels by applying the appropriate brake, which minimises understeer. One of the technologies this S60 features is a lane departure warning system. Now, it does a couple of good things. Obviously, it warns you if you begin to drift out of your lane, but it also promotes the use of the turn signal because that's the only way to cancel it. The problem is the noise it makes is so obnoxious, everybody's going to turn it off, which negates its value. That is nasty. The balance the all-wheel drive system brings to the S60 is supported by Volvo's active suspension system. It arrives with comfort, sport and advanced settings. However, as with the transmission, I never felt the need to move away from sport. It damps unwanted body motion without sacrificing ride comfort to any great extent. The comfort mode, just a little too soft, and the advanced mode, while it does dial out practically all body roll, it does so by using much firmer damping. Finally, the steering boasts a fast turn-in and good overall responsiveness. There really is an awful lot to like about this new S60. The powertrain is sweet, the 4C suspension ties it together dynamically very well indeed, and it's got two of the best seats in the industry. I also like some of the technology, particularly the city safety and the pedestrian sides. However, the lane departure warning, were it not for the ability to turn it off, it would have a meeting with a seriously big hammer.